But mate, he screams it well. It's no doubt and no surprise from someone who prides themselves on buying, communication, everything like that the ability to communicate with an intern before they even start is of importance. And he's had it there asking what do they value and what do they want in return for this. It's very important, and that, like we said, we've got to be on the same page, but it's also in the interview process, and we run a fairly stringent interview process here for interns. It is about finding out whether they're a good fit with the culture. He mentioned there that you don't want someone jumping in that then just going to drop out after 2 weeks. You've got to find out that they're dedicated, and it's tough with an internship because one of the questions I talk about in the interviews are, you're on board here for a month and you get offered a full-time job. What's your decision going to be? And obviously all of them try and say, of course I've committed here and I'd never do that, and that's just not real. Like, you've been offered a full-time job. Why are you going to say no to a full-time job? So to be honest, the things that I look for are, people that say, look, it'd be very hard not to take a full-time job, but I would hope that I could position my commitment around the job and here, because it might mean that I have to work a little bit harder for a little bit longer, and it might be a little bit harder to balance, but I still want to get the value out. And that's the sort of answer I want to look for. And if that ever comes to it, we're very understanding and we want to support our interns, because we said before, I'd love that our intern got a full-time job, because that's a great badge on our chest as well. But I think he said it perfectly there.
I think as well, something that we probably haven't mentioned, but to any of the young coaches out there listening, it's really important to understand when probably to walk away as well. Like, if you're not getting the value and you aren't sort of getting education or upskilled, or you feel like you're someone that is getting used for their time, not every internship is going to be perfect, and it's not going to be the right suit for you. So we're not sitting here trying to say that you need to invest in all these internships and you need to spend lots of time there, because I remember being a young coach, you've obviously got so many hours in the day, you still need to earn a living, so you need to do things on the side. But it's really important to seek out the things that are going to give you the most value as well. And so if you're learning and developing, I think that is the right place for you. But if you're sitting there thinking, I'm not getting upskilled, I'm doing a whole bunch of free labor, I'm filling water bottles, but with no other upskilling involved, then you're probably in the wrong spot. So I think understanding that not every internship is going to lead to a job, not every internship is equal. Yes, it's still a great experience for a period of time, and you'll get to see different scenarios and different environments, which is really important as a young coach. But I think understanding that you do not have to stay if you're not getting the value as well. Now, that's not to say walk away and just quit, but I think it's really important to make sure that both parties are getting value. So any of those young coaches out there, make sure that you're seeking you're getting value for your time as well.